Pasalamatan mga tuhan mga raya. Sa TAUSUG, sumampay ka ng program.
Parimpunan at tumpukan na minumusal kusog sanjata hasupaya ikalungos in pagpinda sing kahalan ting kusog tausug hambuk panghimati pakataan rakyat hapag pakusog sing kasilasa haantara sinhang kabangsa hapag usa sinakal pikilan hay karayaw sing kamatauran hapag tuyo iwan pagluwas-lusad amin tumagna dahil haginawabaran hasupaya dumayaw ipaghula-hula hapamaybay sumaplag pakauman mahuli pahula katiluakan.
Di kamu tuhod si mapantut niyo piyon. Amun haway susuran sing kita niyo. Sadya yung ginawabaran ko, manukuhi. Takbir natin ay takbir sing kamalikan sinula. Hangan sila agama Islam. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Alhamdulillah. Warahmatan indal maut, wa ni'matan ba'dal maut. Allahumma hawin alaina fi sakaratil maut. والنجاة من النار والعفو عند الحساب ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا هب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار آمين آمين بفضلك سبحانك سلام وأحد الحمد لله رب العالمين
آمين. What is the structures of the government and the functions of the head of state?
There is no changes since from the start. Since from the start, the structure of the government started from United TAUSUG citizens conferring to their kauman. This is headed by Datu Paduka. Datu Padukas proclaim and recognize their Datu Panglima. This Datu Panglima is functioning as equivalent to mayor in the Philippine structure. From this Datu Panglima, they recognize and proclaim their own Raja Bandahara. Raja Bandahara is equivalent to Chief Minister as conferred to that of Baron de Overbeck, functioning as Chief Minister or Governor to Regency or in Brunei Sultanate is now functioning the functions of a Sultan. The functions from Datu Paduka to Datu Panglima to Raja Bandahara to Datu Bantilan or Regent, for the meantime, they are settling yet who is to be their Sultan, would be functioning the same state government as before, since from the time of Shariful Hasim, since from the time of Kamaluddin, Alauddin to the last Sultan, Sultan Jamalul Kiram II. As far as the right of this state, as far as government This is an internal matter of the Sultanate of Sulu to settle the relationship between the state and its subjects or citizens. This is the Dihuri government. The Dihuri government with legal title. Under the law, international law or political law, Philippines is a de facto government. So this is a government of fact and temporary in nature. Since the Dihuri government is now exercising the acts of sovereignty, it's time for the Republic of the Philippines to abandon this territory. The exercise of sovereignty is now exercised by the real owner of sovereignty, the Sultanate of Sulu and the TAUSUG people.
Okay. Attorney, can you mention to us what are the powers?
The power of the state, under the international law, the state has its own right of self-defense. State right to self-defense, internal sovereignty, external sovereignty, they have the legal sovereignty, and the power of the people, the political sovereignty. So the political sovereignty, there is no questions. This is now 100% political sovereignty as far as TAUSUG citizen is concerned. This is 100% political sovereignty, and the second aspect of sovereignty is the legal sovereignty. So they have no problem with regards to the legal sovereignty because they have their Sharia, they have their Quran, they have their Sunnah. That's what makes the law of the Sultanate of Sulu. And as far as lawmaking is concerned, there is no problem in our. So as far as second aspect of sovereignty, this is 100% legal sovereignty. With regards to internal sovereignty, again, 100%. They could now govern internally those TAUSUG citizens, those rendering allegiance to the Sultanate of Sulu. This is the right. By sheer ignorance, they have deviated from their nationality and now exercise the right under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The last aspect of sovereignty, which is the external sovereignty, could be exercised by the Sultanate of Sulu, although it depends on the other state on how they would treat this Sultanate of Sulu.
I saw many birth certificates which reads, TAUSUG citizens. They have the birth certificate. Does this mean that you will also issue, you will change also the currency of not following the, Philippine currency?
Even before the Republic of the Philippines, even before Japan, even before United States, even before Spain, they have their own currency. This is pilak ahead of time, that of peso. But this TAUSUG has its own currency, which is known to the TAUSUG, and even though they are dealing with Malaysian currency, with Brunei currency, with Philippine currency, they are still calling it pilak.
So you will, the Philippine currency.
It's up to the Sultanate of Sulu on what currency yet they are going to recognize, but for the meantime, it's up to them. Whether they would exercise or they would issue currency as far as this is recognized by TAUSUG to another TAUSUG, even though it is not recognized by the other nation.
In brief, Attorney, what is your message to the Philippine government?
As far as justice is concerned, this has been long hostage by the Republic of the Philippines. They hostage the peace, freedom, and the sovereignty of this state. It's time now to give justice to the TAUSUG people. We all know, you know that you don't have any right. This is not your sovereignty. You merely exercise an act of sovereignty. As far as the United TAUSUG is concerned, they have long their freedom, which had been held hostage by the Republic of the Philippines. That's the reason they could not deal with the territory in the other states. If justice could be given to the United TAUSUG citizen by the Republic of the Philippines, richer than any other nations of the world. For the Republic of the Philippines, it's time it's time to give justice. This had been long overdue due to the TAUSUG citizens. No one could question the statehood of the Sultanate of Sulu. No one could question the nationality of the Sultanate of Sulu. The last evidence of this is no one could question the Kirambates Treaty. The state mentioned there is the Lupasug, and the people mentioned there is TAUSUG. TAUSUG, because this is the real nationality of the Sultanate of Sulu. TAUSUG subject, or they had make it clear to citizens so that this would not sound ridiculous to their fellow TAUSUG Filipino.